Hello and welcome to another episode of It's a Carryful Life. Here we are again at the trailer. You can see John back there. We're actually going to be doing just a few different things on the trailer. One of them being we are removing our TV. You may ask, why are we removing our TV? Well, we want a little bit more room. And I actually sleep on this side, the side that the TV's on. And I've noticed I like sleeping with my head at the back window. And so having the TV right above me, I'm just not a huge fan of. So I told John, I said, you know, we have a massive computer, like a laptop. I have, we both have iPhones, we have iPads. It's like, why are we using a TV when we could truly, if we wanted to watch something, we could watch it on one of those devices. And we're not always in an area that has service anyway, so I feel that the TV is kind of a waste of space. And somebody had actually asked recently, when I travel, do we put our TV up? And I said no. I leave our TV down as it is, so it moves. This is as far back as it can go. And then to bring it all the way forward, it just goes that far. And of course it does swivel. I don't know, does it have a mechanism that you could actually fold the TV up?
I don't know. I tried to kind of fold it up, but I was having a challenge doing it.
And what are you looking for? What were you surprised at by the TV?
Well, I thought it would be a Phillips head screwdriver holding it on, but it's a flathead. And I don't know that I got a flathead with me. So I'm looking for a flathead.
And what else are we going to do today?
I think put an anode rod on the water heater. So I think I got a couple multi-tools, so I'll see if I have a flathead on one of those.
And why is it important to change that rod in the water heater?
So, I don't know much about it, honestly, but what I will say is it's a type of metal. The anode rods are made out of a metal that is easier to get corroded than the base metal of the water heater itself. So I used to work making components for like the deep sea oil industry, and we'd actually put anodes on these remote operated vehicles that would go down into the ocean in very harsh environments. And it was the same kind of thing, right? Like that would attract the corrosion. I don't know how it works, but that would attract the corrosion and help keep your base vehicle lasting longer. So I think it's the same kind of concept.
So this is not a how-to video. I would like to make that disclaimer. Make sure you do your own research before working on your trailer. This is our trailer, so we are doing that maintenance. Today is November 20, is it the 21st? Today is November 22nd. Happy almost Thanksgiving if you celebrate. Me and John were just talking. We can't believe we are here in Thanksgiving. We've woken up to a couple high 30-degree mornings. We've been actually running our wood stove at home, which has just been fabulous. And we have not winterized the Casita yet. We are going camping next weekend, the weekend after Thanksgiving. So we're leaving actually on Black Friday, and we're definitely not winterizing before then. And we're actually going to talk if we're going to winterize it all this year. So that, more to come on that. We're just not 100% sure what we're going to do. So John's trying to find the right equipment to take the TV out, show you that for sure. And then I'm going to answer a few of your questions along the way that we had. And I will show you him also replacing that rod. Again, it's not a how-to, but just in case you want to see it if you're doing it on your Casita. So look what John just found in the closet.
I think it came with the Casita, if I remember right now that I'm looking at it.
What is it?
It's a battery voltage kind of reader. And so if it's 12.6 or over, it's 100%. 12.4, 75. 12.2, 50. At 12, it's only 25% charged. So kind of give us an idea of how much charge we have in our... Oh wait, this has got a sticker. Give us an idea. So we're at 12.46, which means we're over 75% charged.
Nice. Oh my gosh, I love that we have this. And if we didn't have, let me see this, if we didn't have it, these are actually very cheap to buy on Amazon. We just have never
put this in there.
Bought it before. Yeah, so we're going to keep this because again, you can see right here, I'm hoping you guys can see that, what the battery voltage, you know, what it would be at. But yeah, that's so cool. We've been wanting to buy one and John just found it in the closet. Did you find a flathead?
Well, I have my multi-tool has a flathead on it.
So yeah, that's one thing with the Casita is when we got ours, and again, I don't know how much of this has changed. It didn't come with a battery reader. There is no monitor to tell you how full your tanks are, how much water you have in your tank. And I've met a couple of people that have done some really cool things, like on their water tank, put their own like graph to see how full they are. But I would really highly recommend getting one of those because there's been plenty of times where like, I wonder how much battery we have left. So yeah, you can get those on Amazon. It's really cheap. I don't have a link. I think John thinks this came with the Casita. So, okay, let's get to the TV removal.
I'm looking at the back of the TV. There's some screws up there I'm taking off. And hopefully that way I can take the TV off. And then after I take the TV off, I'll maybe be able to take that bracket off.
I'm curious, do you guys use your TV in your trailer? Do you use your devices instead? Do you watch TV? Typically when I have used this, it is more during like the winter months, but again, we don't always camp where there's service. So I don't know, we just kind of felt like it was a waste of space. And honestly, if we miss it too much, we can always put it back. We're not gonna like get rid of it. We're just gonna store it. All right, the TV's off. What size is that TV?
I don't know. It'll probably tell you on it. You might be able to find it somewhere.
So it's an Insignia.
It's just whatever came with the trailer.
Yeah, this came with a trailer. I don't know. Okay, so John has the TV off. Now what he has left to do is to remove the brackets. And I don't know, I feel just having that TV out of here, there's already so much space. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
So he's going in up through the cupboard.
Well, because I have to, there's screw, or there's, the bolt heads are up here. And so this way, I just gotta, if I can see, I can't see guys, so if you notice I'm not doing something, it's because I can't see.
John's getting serious. So what are you guys doing this winter? Does anybody have any winter camping plans? If you live in Oregon, I am curious about this. Now, I'm not talking about like Eastern Oregon where it gets really, really cold. I'm talking about like if you're on the western side of Oregon, Portland Metro, coastal area, kind of where we live on the western side of Oregon. Do you winterize your Casita? John and I feel like we camp enough during the winter that we really like the usage of our water in our bathroom. So, I don't know. Let me know what you do. Okay, well, John is working on getting the bracket out. I think that pretty much explains itself. He's going in through this upper cupboard And what are you holding in the cupboard up there?
I have there's a bolt in there. I don't have I didn't know it was gonna be like this. I thought it'd be easy to take off. So I don't have the right, like if I had a ratchet or even a box end wrench, this would be a lot
easier.
Easy.
Okay, well, John is working on that. Let me answer a question that I recently had from a brand new viewer. And I would actually like to say, if you are new here, hello, I'm Carrie. This is my lovely husband, John, and this is It's a Carrieful Life. This channel is kind of all over the place. I intended it to be camping, Casita camping, adventuring with John and I. We are true weekend warriors. We both work full-time jobs. We live in Oregon, and but having this channel for now more than, well, almost a year and a half, I've learned that this channel can't be 100% camping because my life isn't 100% camping. I have a normal life. I'm not a nomad, even though I think it's a dream of mine to just go travel this beautiful country for like a year or two. But welcome to the channel. And so your question, I'm sorry, I'm forgetting your name, but your question was, what kind of battery system do we have in the trailer? And do we boondock? So let me answer the first question first. We have the normal battery system that came with our Casita. It is not a lithium battery setup. And the reason we've never invested the money in getting a lithium battery is because, what's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I got to get a box end wrench if I'm going to take that off. It's going to take me, I'm not even part way up that first bolt right here. So.
Well, we can do it next weekend.
Yeah, we can take this off next weekend when we go.
I mean, the TV's out. That's what's important, and it just gives us room. I don't know if it folds all the way up or not, but...
And we can take this down also, I guess.
What batteries do we have? What batteries came with the Casita?
They're just a AGM battery.
Okay.
Yeah. A deep cycle RV battery.
And so the reason we never have invested in like lithium batteries in this trailer, because I would love to, but we haven't had to. John's truck, he has a Ford F-150. He has a truck that actually has a built-in generator. We have boondocked before. We actually were in Eastern Oregon out at the Alvord Desert. I have a video on that. You can watch that. And anytime we needed to power our trailer, we actually plug it into the back of John's truck, which is a generator. So when we're off grid, we always have that option. If the batteries that we have in here now run low, and now I have a gauge, I'm so excited about that, we just plug the truck into John's truck, or the trailer into John's truck.
Yeah, and it's worked out great. We've done quite a bit of dry camping, where we've used the truck for that. Maybe not a ton of boondocking, some, like Carrie said, in the desert for sure. But yeah, we've done some boondocking, but mostly we've done a lot of dry camping where there's no services at the campgrounds. And so we'll plug the trailer into the truck and have all the benefits.
So hopefully that answers your question. And the second part was, do we boondock? We don't boondock every time. I'm not opposed to boondocking. I think it's more so, I don't know how to find the spaces. John and I have always been like worried about bringing our trailer down some unknown road and not being able to turn around. It's like truly a legit fear. We have boondocked, and we know of places in Oregon that we would like to do, but preferably in the warmer weather. So I'm not opposed to boondocking. We have boondocked, but I would say we more camp in campgrounds than we do boondock. So here's a quick picture of our closet empty. If you have ever wondered about the Casita closet, the depth of it. We do not have the Katie's closet. We just have a bar. And this was alternative. It's just a wire basket I got off of Amazon. John's actually got to rehang it, but it's super nice, right?
Yeah, it's very nice. It works out for us at least. It gives us the space we need.
The problem is anytime we're driving down the road, it falls off. So we got to figure that out. So John's going to rehang it. We're done driving. This is kind of what happens. One of the hooks falls off the rack. So John's just gonna, I think for the time being, maybe add a little zip tie to try and hold it on.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really good storage, guys. I mean, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it really worked well for us this summer. So if you're in the position that you're not ready, to get a Katie's Closet, go on Amazon, just get something that you can hang. It's really given us good storage. So, and I think I only spent like $50 on it. So it's a cheap way to like organize your trailer and just kind of get going with your camping life. Okay, this is garbage. Yeah. Let's save that, that's full. I'll bring out the TV. Let me turn off the batteries.
Yes. Where's those anode rods at?
Oh, wondering.
I just need one.
I know, I gotta find where I put them.
Okay. Monday.
Where did I put them? We have one for next year. All right, you want to show them what it looks like for those that are new?
Just a little piece of metal. We'll show you what the other one looks like after it's been eaten up a little bit.
Yeah. One of the ways we secure our trailer, and then we have a lock on the front. All right, so your anode rod is in the water heater.
Yep. So it's right here.
And what kind of tool are you using to take it off?
Just a ratchet. There will be some water that comes out.
Forget about that.
So that's what
oh my gosh, that's so bad.
Looks like.
Compare it to the other one.
Yeah.
Hold up the other one. Here, I'll hold your ratchet.
So here's.
Oh my gosh. That's
so some people would say this one has a lot of life left in it. You know, I've seen videos where you basically are down to nothing all the way down, but we're just changing it out once a year. It's easy to do, so
and John was right. Water comes out. I forgot all about that part.
It's always a pain in the butt for me to get this thing started. So first, let's just get that out.
It's a 6-gallon.
Yeah, something like that. 6 or 8 gallons, I think. So.
It's a Casita waterfall.
So next time we go camping, we'll have to also prime, or I call it prime, I don't know if that's the right word, but make sure we get the water tank, the water heater tank filled up.
Here you go.
I need to get it in first. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Sweet. And with anything, you know, the number one thing people do on everything is over tighten it. So just don't over tighten it.
But do your own research.
But do your own research. That's it. Just like that, we have a new rod.
And it's good for about a year, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think they'll last longer than a year, but we just replace it once a year. I mean, why not? It doesn't take that long.
And they're not that expensive.
Yeah. Somebody will probably give us crap. We didn't buy the good brand name ones. We bought kind of a cheaper one, but it's been working so far.
So this is the storage area that we keep our trailer in. And I've never seen, I'm gonna call it a motorhome. I've never seen this motorhome move. Obviously it doesn't look like it can. And it's a Cortez. So the license plate says DeCarly, and this is like, this thing would be so beautiful, like renovated. But I mean, as you can see, the tires are totally flat. The windows just look not great. You can kind of see looks like there's a
to renovate anymore.
sink right there. John doesn't think it would be worth renovating, but I mean, it was last registered in 2023, but it just looks like a interesting ride, doesn't it? Looks like there's a full bathroom right there. Anyway, I'm always captivated by it and would love to know its story. I'm sure it was loved at one time. I'd love to know what year this is. If anybody knows anything about this, let me know. And then this is a new neighbor to us. There used to be a huge fifth wheel that parked next to us. And now it's a Mallard Pathfinder. It's so tall, which I love, and I love the off-roady tire look to it. And then look at the front stabilizer jacks. They're just, to me, they just seem huge compared to what we use on the Casita. All right, Anna rod's in, TV's off. We'll get them out next time we go camping.
Yeah, and we'll probably show you that.
Yeah.
We'll probably show you us forgetting to fill up the water heater and having to live through that also. Hopefully we don't.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna take this girl out next weekend. Let's go turn off the battery so we can close it up. So I feel like already, just with the TV gone, I feel like it's just more of an open space. So I'm super excited about that. The next project John's gonna do is, you can see our lagoon mount here. He's gonna put a mount up here. That way we can have the option for another table. But yeah, I feel like it's just already so much more open. Okay, I'm gonna flip off the battery, or I'm gonna turn the lights off first. I don't know if I have to unplug that, but I will. And Bye, Holly. I'll see you next weekend. So guys, I know it was a short and sweet video, but I wanted to connect with you and bring you along on any improvements or things we do differently to the trailer. You're always the first one I think of, and hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoy filming it. So I wish you all a very happy and healthy holiday week. We are sending you love from a very cold Oregon, and I will see you on the next video. Peace out.